In your car, in the shower, on a walk, the Dylan Hour. Feeling sweet, feeling sour.
I feel nothing.
The Dylan Hour. My couch is open, it's better than therapy. All you soccer moms, all your theys and thems, all your bottom boys, my bisexual femmes. Come one and all, disassociate with me. It's free. Grab a drink, or two, or three. You have no friends. All good, you got me. It's the Dylan Hour. Love ya. Welcome back to the Dylan Hour. I'm your host, Dylan. I hope this is an okay time because I'm feeling very conflicted if I am a good girl or a bad girl. And I kind of dressed as what I thought was a bad girl as a throwback to my 16-year-old self, because when I was 16 years old, there was this like really expensive boutique in San Diego where I couldn't afford to shop there like some of the other like really richy girls, but they would let me clean the store after hours and I would get $10 in store credit to buy certain items from the store. And this was one of the shirts that I purchased with my store credit. And I thought it made me a bad girl because I obviously thought this was like a punk band or something really edgy that
with
just was really going to show like who I was as the bad girl that I wanted to be. And when I got home, I'm like walking around the house, you know, my dad's like, what's up with the shirt? And I was like, oh, nothing. And he was like, you know who that is, right? And I was like, no. And he's like, that's Ricky Martin. And I was like, what? And he was like, that's a very gay man. And so I don't think that this shirt had the effect that I thought it was going to have. But Ricky Martin is on my shirt today, and I haven't worn this in probably 10 years. But I busted it out for our guest because I think this is someone who isn't afraid to get a little dirty, be a little bad, but also has the good girl edge too to her. And she is multi-hyphenate of our dreams, stand-up comedian, actress, voiceover artist. She does it all. And a friend that we got to host, or not host, but announce for an award thing a few months ago, which we'll talk about. Everyone give it up for Sherry Cola.
What? The rumors are true, okay? All of the rumors are true.
The rumors are true. Sherry, do you feel like a good girl or bad girl?
A little bit of both. Just get you a girl who's a true bi. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? First and foremost.
Well, you're looking very femme today.
Honey, the range.
The range is good. It's really good.
I will go from a lemon to a passion fruit.
And
at the blink of an eye.
And we are going to be sipping on, everyone, a little drink that we're calling the Good Girls Staying Good because it's a club soda with lime.
Just for a little carbonation. Cheers.
Just for a little carbonation.
So the goosebumps, get erect.
And so you are not drinking right now.
I've been off of alcohol.
What a good girl.
Shockingly.
Tell us.
For like 7 months.
Okay. When did this start?
So I'm putting it down. That is very delicious.
Oh, that's nice.
What brand of
Honey.
sparkling water is that?
Oh, Megan, you outdid yourself.
Just like I requested.
It needs a brand partnership, me and you.
Yeah, do you?
Super Bowl?
Okay, I'm curious.
Us in this?
When you're at an event, what do you do with this? Do you actually take it and squeeze it?
She falls out every time.
I always just okay, well, I mean, if I'm feeling frisky, I'll rim it. I'll rim it, I'll go 360,
with
180.
The lime?
I will be on the turntables, ones and twos.
Ricka.
You know, U-turns, doing donuts, and then I just drop it.
Okay, but 7 months ago.
7 months ago.
What?
My story starts 7 months ago.
When?
No, but my girlfriend and I gave it up for Lent. Just to have a self-challenge, and we just kept going.
And was Lent a normal thing for you to take part in?
I love trying new things.
Yeah.
My girlfriend grew up Catholic. I mean, she,
This was her first Lent ever?
No, because I think Lent, I guess, at least full commitment.
Okay.
And we just decided why not.
And you never, it's only 40 days, right?
Right.
No one told you?
I saw the movie, Josh Hartnett.
You're telling me we could
Sossaman.
be drinking vodka right now?
We could be blacked out. You could be holding my hair.
But you're showing God that you love him the most.
Yeah, I said, let's go overtime.
This is now way overtime.
This is like triple, double, quadruple, all that stuff. And
but you look hot, and so it's obviously paying off.
It does
and
do
like,
something.
do you feel good?
Yes, because usually when I'm drunk, I'm ordering Taco Bell at midnight.
Right. Or
period.
But and then you go to this is actually going to be one of my. We're going to do bitter and sweet of the week. My bitter is that I think I've been saying yes to too many events. And honey,
we're on the same page.
I think it's getting a little much. But I usually, sometimes because of my anxiety, I'll go and I'll like definitely have a cocktail and like a Tuesday, and then I wake up not feeling that great. And so you don't have that now.
I gotta say, that's one of the pros of this non-alcohol journey. I'll be back, by the way, just for the record.
Okay,
I'll be back.
Yes, and I'll be there first day.
You will be shaking and stirring.
Watch what happens live.
Yeah,
I'm the bartender, bitch.
Oh,
that could be fun.
Yeah,
that's a good
call
pitch,
us.
actually. I think Andy should have Sherry on properly to have her first drink in a matter of months.
and just
And then I'm behind the bar making Everclear shots.
Inebriation. First of all, I'm already a lightweight, so
Me too.
On live television,
Cheapest date.
that's gonna be something.
Talking about Real Housewives.
But so shockingly, that's my word of the week. Shockingly, I don't miss it. The solidarity is nice.
So if you feel awkward at an event
Yeah.
and you're together, it's like, oh, well, let's just go home.
Well, here's the thing. My friend is launching a wine, and there's gonna be an event to celebrate. And I told myself, I'm like, okay, I'll have a glass of wine because it's a big moment for her,
Yeah.
and it's not like I'm off alcohol. Like I'll do it, but then I keep thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know, because I'm off alcohol.
and then
it's like,
is
if you're
it gonna be
abstinent,
worth it?
if you're abstinent, they're not gonna say like just have sex once,
Well,
and then go back to being abstinent. I mean, of course, it all depends, case by case. But I'm starting to think like maybe I won't have the glass of wine.
Speaking of abstinence, the last time I partook in Lent was I gave up touching myself for 40 days.
Oh, that's good.
And on the 41st day, I called up a guy. I was in college, and I went to his house, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, and I should have kept going. It actually wasn't. It was bad. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. What was your go-to?
I love an Aperol Spritz.
Oh, us in Italy?
Girl, I'm like,
That could be back. That's where you break it. It's White Lotus, baby.
it's only if I'm overseas,
Yeah.
in the middle of a murder mystery. That's when I will drink.
And you said
again.
You have to. How about your bitter and sweet of the week? What's the high and low? Sherry Cola.
Let's a bitter. I think I'm with you on us being yes women, and we just refuse to sit at home in silence.
But you know what I realized too, when we go to these events that like people won awards at, you go, those people didn't go to a lot of events so that they could win that award and do something that equaled award worthiness. And yet here I am at all these, and I was like, wow, I really gotta go probably do something to make sense of me being here.
Well, no, you know what? Being there is inspiring.
Yes.
One, I never regret going. Ever.
Yes, inspirational speaker, go.
3, my voice is absolutely. I'm so emotional right now. 3, I need to remember that a lot of people are not invited, and we are somebody. Is what I'm saying to you.
And it's so we should be lucky that we're there.
Not lucky, but it's like, I guess it's nice to enjoy it.
Yeah,
You know what I
we
mean?
have a good time.
But I do agree that we need to balance like how many.
And the food's
in a
usually
night.
pretty good.
I went to one that has Shake Shack, but also I couldn't. I was wearing like a white, like I was like, this is gonna.
Oh, you had to be careful.
Yeah, get too saucy for my own good. But yeah, I'm learning that. The
Okay, so
bitter
is that
is like,
maybe you're bitter?
I think we have the same bitter. Not that I'm mad about it. I just need to learn to perhaps pick and choose, because I don't know how to use my diaphragm like you in terms of the vocal ability. So I will lose my voice every night. I'm a talking machine.
We don't shut
Over
up.
the loud music,
No, I'm addicted.
the catch-ups and the hearts of hearts,
I know.
while Sobriety is on blast.
And the content, yeah.
The content.
I
Walk me
feel
through
weird
it.
though. Well, it's funny because I feel like sometimes I get invited to these events as like the TikTok girl.
Sure.
And they think they're gonna get a TikTok out of me, but I'm like, honey, I don't know if this is really the time and place to be pulling
Sure.
do you have any like shame in like whipping it out for like a funny moment?
Well, I don't necessarily have that, the pressure of that obligation though.
They're not, well, because let's talk your TikTok presence right now. What's going on
I
with
don't
that?
really have one except one viral video. 11 million views. That's pretty good, right?
That's amazing.
And it's because
Not
my,
an easy thing to
my
accomplish.
soul sister, Vanessa Michaels, said, you have to put this on TikTok. I was like, fine.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend and I were at a wedding, okay? So my blazer broke. All the buttons are off. And this is like family, right, at this wedding. So I'm just open, bra, just out. And we go do that 360 spinny camera thing.
Oh, yeah.
A photo op. So my girlfriend, I'm
It's
sorry.
like a glam bot at the wedding.
Minutes after we caught the bouquet together.
Oh, okay.
So this was like the night of our
was
life.
huge.
Seemingly. And so we're doing this thing and I hop off the platform before it's over. So that camera thing is swinging 90 miles per hour. And so I hop off and immediately I see it because I'm honestly quick as a cat.
Yeah.
I move my foot back up, completely avoided
Reflex.
shattering my shin.
Shattering my shin.
And the best part is caught on video, right?
No.
So not only do we have the slow-mo thing of me like, we also have a homegirl from high school, Stephanie, on the sidelines recording the BTS. So of me.
You have like influencers in the wild and you've got the real thing.
Goodness. I'm an athlete first.
Yeah.
Is what this video
And I
displays.
wish I could, as a trans woman, it just doesn't feel like the time for that. So I have to let you be the athlete in the room.
No, but truly, I love sports. Can we get that out of the way real quick? I know everyone's wondering. I played in a charity basketball game last year. I could not move my body afterwards. I
Because you were
was
so into
sore.
it?
No, I was so sore. I didn't do anything during the game. I just ran back and forth, really.
Yeah.
I could not move. It hurt so bad.
But did you contribute to like the win?
I did a pass
Yeah.
that was beneficial.
Excellent.
Yeah. That's really all I did. And I whipped my ponytail a few times.
Is it this pony that you have in right now?
The hair is real. And so are the teeth.
Are you serious?
So are the teeth.
Shut up.
Can you believe?
Really good. Say real teeth, fake hair.
No, it's
this is a wig.
gotten to the point though where I am on the toilet and it's like risky.
Oh
I have to
my
make
God.
sure.
It's like down.
I have to like,
Dripping.
just swing it around the neck.
Any plans to cut her? I don't want you to.
It's the bullshit thing of like, I'm waiting for a reason.
Well, same thing for drinking. So there's going to be a day when you
I have an A-line with a 40 ounce in my hand.
Yes, and just like, wow, I can't wait for that. Okay, what's your sweet?
I love
the
that we
week?
have the same bitter though. So let's work
yes.
on that together.
Okay,
let's work on
let's
that
talk about
together.
that.
The sweet. Yesterday, I went to Cheesecake Factory with my family.
Oh.
Yeah, so my mom's brother's daughter, AKA my cousin.
Wow. We got there.
The technical term. Her and her husband came from China to visit.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like kind of having a wholesome moment.
And they're proud of you.
Yeah, and so it was my mom's man friend.
Does mom live here?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I grew up here.
Oh, okay, excellent. Oh,
Plot
everyone.
twist.
Sherry Cola is from Los Angeles.
I was born in Shanghai, China.
Tea.
And on God. And so that's where my cousins are visiting from. And I went a year ago as well to visit. It's just the coolest Chinese city.
Have you
I said
performed over there?
No.
Honey.
I have gone to comedy shows there though.
Bucket list.
I know.
Put it.
What am I doing?
Well, I'm really into manifestation vision boards. So by the end, we're going to have a ton of things probably
Good,
that we want to
because
put on it.
I'm dying to because every single time I'm with my mom's friends and I'm just speaking in Shanghainese,
Yeah.
the crowd goes wild.
They go crazy.
I am so funny in Shanghainese, maybe even funnier.
Well, we're going to go test it out on a world tour.
You know?
How about maybe I also want to put on my vision board going to Cheesecake Factory with you, but maybe that's the day you drink. Who knows?
That's the day I drink. What,
do you know
strawberry
that?
daiquiri?
Well,
What do they
that's
have
what's
there?
crazy there is that the portions for those of, I mean, who wouldn't know what Cheesecake Factory portions look like? But if you don't, even the drinks are just about 10 times the size of a normal
Eating
cocktail.
and drinking at Cheesecake Factory is spring break.
That's a sport. That's a sport I can get behind.
Bachelorette weekend.
Yeah. That's, as a trans woman, I do feel comfortable exercising my sport at
Well,
Cheesecake
the
Factory.
menu alone will keep you there for 8 hours because
Oh my
it
God.
is the length of Prisoner of Azkaban.
And then
Harry
by the
Potter.
time that you get to dessert, you can't even get the cheesecake. Do they even have cheesecake?
Yes, no, it's actually they rebranded. They're just called the Factory now. No,
because
I love the
nobody ever could
cheesecake.
get
Do you have
there.
a sweet tooth?
Yes, but no chocolate, only sour.
Interesting.
And no fruit ever.
I don't fruit recreationally.
You
although I
you
respect her.
Okay, do you just eat her like professionally?
Biblically, spiritually, and clitorally
Yes. Oh.
speaking,
Okay.
merch. I will eat fruit, but never voluntarily.
No.
What is up with that?
I don't know. I really think that we don't need to put, and I don't eat vegetables either, which is another
Okay, see,
kind of.
I fuck with vegetables.
Okay. See, but is it true that you grew up in a family that like had a lot of great food and like was part of your food?
I eat everything.
Yes, and your name Sherry Cola, didn't that come from?
Yes.
food
So
account?
I was making a Yelp account in like 2011, and I
Okay.
asked my friend what my username should be. I wanted to be food related.
Yes.
And she said, "What about Sherry Cola?" And here we are
And that's now what everyone
on my
knows
tramp
you.
stamp. Yeah.
Do you really?
No.
Oh.
But should you?
No, but tramp stamps are making a huge comeback. Alex Earl really wants to get one.
But what kind? Like, are we talking like, a Starry Night or like words?
I think I'd want like a little, maybe like a frog in a bathtub holding like an umbrella.
I love that. No, that makes me want to get the salt girl with the umbrella.
Oh, like the little, she's in the rain?
Yeah,
or no,
with
I
the-
think
with
I'm
the-
confusing the copper tone baby with the dog. And then what if we just made her one person? So there's salt is raining on this poor girl that's having her little diaper pulled by a dog on the beach.
Frog and eat it too.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I have had frog legs. Have you? Speaking of
Oh my
growing
God.
up Chinese.
Never.
I've
How
had
was
gnarly foods.
stuff? What's your favorite gnarly food?
Pig intestines.
Ooh, I don't
need
eat
to
meat.
stop talking about
No,
this.
but also-
Every podcast I
You were
mention pig intestines.
Is that like drink every time? Like it's like every time
Yeah.
that
Drink
yeah,
every single time.
you hear pig intestines on
yeah.
a Sherry Cola guest
I
pod?
like that game.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and overall, that awareness is growing, but we still have a ways to go. According to a recent survey, 26% of Americans say they've avoided seeking mental health support because of a fear of judgment. We have got to change that. The world is better when we're happy and healthy, and one road towards better is with BetterHelp. As I've mentioned before, I love therapy. I think it's a solid part of a personal support system that can help get you where you want to go. And exploring and embracing the growth that can come from therapy is a big part of breaking the stigma around it. Why not give it a try? Fortunately, therapy couldn't be easier or more convenient than with BetterHelp. It's fully online and can be accessed through an app, and the BetterHelp team is there to make sure therapy can fit into your schedule. They have over 10 years of experience matching people with the right therapist, and you can always switch therapists at any time at no extra cost. We're all better with help. Visit betterhelp.com/DylanHour to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/DylanHour.
As the bad girls that we are, what does like a bad girl fight? Have you ever been in a fight before?
I've been punched in the face
Okay, same.
by one of your producers.
Just actually right before this.
It's a kink.
And now we're going to keep round
Oh.
2 now.
No, it was who knows what year, maybe 2009.
Okay.
Can't remember half of that year for sure. I used to dabble in Old Town Pasadena. That's where I went out when I first turned 21. But it was just like, it was at Volcano,
Yes.
the restaurant. But there was a bar in the back of the Pasadena one. Essentially, it was just like drunk, packed like sardines, dance floor situation. I was making out with this random dude named Peter. And a few of his friends were standing next to him. So this girl passes by, and I was feeling liquid courage. I was feeling, power toppy.
Yeah.
And I pushed her. I think she kind of knocked into me, but it wasn't intentional at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly, I'm just swinging for no reason. This is why I don't drink anymore. I'm swinging, and suddenly I'm getting nothing but air. And then she just pops me. I fall back. Peter and his friends catch me before I hit the floor. Peter, I owe him money. And I come back and the girl's nowhere to be found. And I see a girl outside who I thought was the puncher. So I pushed her. This is why I don't drink anymore. I was like 19 probably. But yeah, it wasn't her.
It wasn't?
It wasn't her. So then I got kicked out. And then we go to King Taco. My
Okay.
other friend gets punched in the face there
No,
in the
the
line
same
from the
night?
bathroom. Same night.
Wow. It must have been like a full moon.
Listen,
So
I am now
was that
laughing
the
because that's
first
just outrageous.
Was that the first and last time that you got punched?
Yes.
Okay.
Until now.
I got punched at have you ever heard of Deltopia?
No.
So it was Flowtopia before in Santa Barbara, where like thousands of people like crowd the beach, like college kids.
That kind of sounds familiar. Flowtopia.
But then they, I think they made like a crazy movie on it. But then the beach got so destroyed that they had to take it to land. And so it was like on like frat row. And so I was 16 and me and my friend Lily like drove up there and like, I think we had like friends or something that were meeting. No, maybe I was 15. And we were like at one of these like parties, like, you know, frat guy. And this guy goes, "You gay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You gay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he goes, "Pop," and just pops me. And then I sank to the floor and this is this one sad?
He did it twice?
I'm like getting such a kick out of myself right now. And then I'm like, oh wait, this is a hate crime. No, just I got one punch. And then, but talk about double trouble because we're like, and Lily's like, "Get out, everyone, clear," you know, like really just doing the allyship. And then she throws me on the train, the Amtrak, to get us back down south to LA. And a guy on the train looks back at me and goes, "You fucking fairy." And I was like, oh my God, what is going on today? It's something about, it's like was in the water. What if it was the same day? That was your 21st birthday?
No, it wasn't the same day. 21st was a whole nother. I mean, listen, good girls gone bad. Bad girls gone
I still was
good.
kind of a good girl in that moment. You were a little more bad.
No, I did rebellious shit, but at the core, I'm good.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I tried to cosplay as a bad girl is what I think I tried to do. But
I was researching for a role.
Yes.
In bad girlism.
In bad girlism?
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Thank you.
And foremost. He said you gay twice.
You gay?
He
yes,
confirmed.
Like just to confirm. I mean, who knows? I don't think anyone was home. But
You gay? Yeah.
I think
the call and response.
Yeah, but it was also like, I mean, that was what, maybe like 12 years ago? And like that, I still feel like homophobia was already out of like kind of fashion by then.
And unfortunately,
how crazy! And it's like making a comeback all of a sudden.
People fucking suck.
But you're in your like bisexual like awakening area, right?
We're thriving in the bisexuality. Always been bisexual. But yeah, just, you know, I mean, not to get super deep, but when I booked the role of Alice on Good Trouble in 2018, I came out to my mom because this character that was queer and, you know, could potentially be a role model, I thought I had to, you know, spread my wings IRL and feel liberated in that way. So I had that conversation. Of course, the conversation was not overnight, but my mom has made so much progress since, and, you know, my girlfriend joined us at Cheesecake Factory, so life is good. But my point is representation matters.
Yeah.
Because I got the chance to be in this show and portray this story, my conversation just within the community has opened up so much.
Well, and then on the topic of like Good Trouble, did it feel good to be telling like a story and like making people think about a situation, especially with the LGBTQ community, of like you're actually contributing something positive to like the world?
I mean, Good Trouble changed my life. It was such a blessing and such a victory, just career-wise, because, you know, it was 5
a lot
seasons,
of episodes, honey.
88 episodes. Very auspicious number, okay? Chinese culture, we love the number 8.
Oh, yeah?
4, on the other hand, means death. So we're always trying to avoid
4s and go
death.
for the 8s.
All Chinese people do is try to avoid death, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about death?
I'm putting it off.
Yeah? I'm not scared of death.
Definitely.
I
want
guess
to live forever.
I get so tired all the time, and I think I've had so much fun already.
Where are we on death?
Where are we at? Can I get
here's the thing.
temperature check on death?
Yeah, what's the status on death? Still
happening.
Still in. Yeah.
Still in. Maybe always will be.
My girlfriend and I love each other so much. That's when the thought of death makes us so sad. We're like, I want to do this forever.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got to talk about what a girl wants.
I'm not warmed up. What a girl. I got to stay here.
Let's harmonize.
So Ashley Park, you know Ashley Park?
Obsessed with her. Joyride?
My girl, my sister. I sent her a voice message yesterday singing that beautiful song Ruins that is in the finale of season 4 of Emily in Paris.
Okay.
Because it's been stuck in my head.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm not bad. And Ashley will always say, like, you're not bad. I'm like I'm not bad.
Okay, then let's get like
I'm not a singer
because we're about
by
to meet this
nature.
segment, everyone. What a girl wants.
No, see,
okay.
What a girl wants. I gotta stay here.
What a girl wants.
What a girl wants. Whoa, that kind of
wait.
That
one
was
more
nice.
time.
What a girl wants. See, you know what you're doing. I just stay
One more time.
here. What a girl wants. I'm just driving
Maybe hold it. Let's
straight
hold
and
out the
you're
wants.
swerving
Really,
beautifully.
let's hold out the wants.
Okay.
Like, what a girl wants.
See, I got nervous there.
Maybe let's just go on the note.
Okay. What a girl. What a girl wants.
Everyone, here at the Dylan Hour, we've got What a Girl Wants. What do you want? Because I think I know what you want, and I know what I want for you.
We're manifesting Broadway, okay?
For you. Because
for me.
I think we do Chicago.
Whether it's a musical, whether it's a play.
Well, maybe it could be a play.
Because I watched Oh Mary.
Oh my God.
Masterpiece.
Such a Cola
Multiple
Scola.
times I was in that audience.
It was so crazy good, right?
It is unlike anything that exists.
But would you rather be in a musical or a play?
Well, will they let me into a musical? I do rap.
Okay.
That's
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Honey, you could like play Hamilton.
Honestly?
I think Lynn did an interview a couple years ago where he was like, I would love to see like gender bending and stuff. And I think that this could be, I love pitching stuff on the Dylan Hour. I love making dreams happen.
I'm pretty sure I could call someone without a doubt.
I sent him a DM once. He hasn't opened it. So this is our next shot.
I am so in awe of people on Broadway because it's hard work.
8 shows a week. What would be your dream role?
8 shows a week. Definitely something like Hamilton.
Okay.
I mean, not to be so, top 40 about it, but
no, but a good show's a good show. My favorite show is Wicked.
Period.
You
I
ever
saw
seen
it at
that
the
one?
Pantages in 2008.
Oh my God!
I never saw it in New York, but
no, but that's you didn't see it after that either.
No.
Oh my God, I've seen it 12
but
times.
it's coming back.
Wait, well, maybe do you ever go to New
Pantages.
York?
I do. I've seen the recent shows I've seen in New York. Lion King, actually. I saw Lion King this summer.
Okay. 24 years later.
Yeah. You know what though? The shock of the century is that I didn't go to New York for the first time until 2016.
Wait, hello?
Yeah. And I was born in 2012.
Yeah, I was 2014, so
know?
it's crazy.
So
we've been up for a lot of the same Cosette in Les Mis roles on Broadway.
But that's the shock.
That is shock.
So I'm late.
So you're late to. So
I'm
you're catching up.
I watched Some Like It Hot recently.
Oh yeah.
I watched. No, truly, I went Oh Mary multiple times.
Mm-hmm. Had you met Cole before?
No, but I did say hello
Okay.
when I went because I do know James.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
mutual friends.
Hot.
My girlfriend and her sister and Anna Camp, who we love as well. And
Oh yeah.
we all kind of were there together. No, I really want to list more. I'm trying to prove myself now.
Broadway.
Broadway.
Theater, gay
the
people.
playbills. I have so many. I promise.
Programs.
I promise I
singing.
have some. Mamma Mia.
Oh, I love that one. They're gonna come out with a third one. You know that one.
I'm gonna. Can we like
what? I want us to be like, in the background. I love the extras in Mamma Mia that pop up behind.
yeah.
They're like, in a rich man's world. My dream
that
is to do
soundtrack
that. I want to
is
just
phenomenal.
I want to be in the background and go, whoa.
I would love to.
Whoa,
I'd be down
whoa.
to do 8 shows a week as a cloud.
A cloud. I know. I always say tree in the back.
We
Tree-
always go
Tree
tree.
26.
What's up with that?
I think has there ever been a musical where someone has actually been a proper tree?
No, I think they have the trees
Also,
now
you said
built.
what was your word? Was to this week was
Shockingly.
Mine's properly, because I'm obsessed with British people, and they're always like, "Is that a proper tree or is that a different kind of tree?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's a proper tree." I'm obsessed with proper.
We took the SATs and it shows.
Honey.
Wait, can you do an English accent? I have so many things I need to get back to, by the way.
Oh my God,
Bookmark here.
I know I've got 75.9. So British accent is okay. No, it's terrible.
I've done auditions and I'm like,
Have to.
am I just so bad?
Do you do a dialect
Dylan.
coach ever? Oh yes, darling.
I'm upset.
Why?
I can't mention it on camera, but
don't cry.
it's day 2.
She's crying.
It's day 2 of my menstruation.
Oh, darling.
It's not good. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it's yeah.
Lindsay Lohan, though, in The Parent Trap. Master
Oh my
class.
God. Well, that's I feel like my only reference.
I have class in you.
You don't. Well, I bought her little Burberry
My only
tracksuit. Suit. I bought her little outfit, and I'm realizing like maybe not as like fashionable for a 27-year-old as it is for a 12-year-old.
I want to know where tie-dye girl is today.
Oh, from the camp?
Yo, tie-dye girl. That was a power top mamacita.
And how about I loved the fencing.
Oh, the
you ever done
fencing.
That?
It was
guard?
the Olympics before the Olympics.
On guard or on guard?
Or on Peacock.
On Peacock.
On guard. On guard.
On guard.
Run into the altar like okay, back to Ricky Martin, actually.
Let's talk Ricky Martin.
Let's break down the back to. Not cut to, back to. Do you know the connection I have with Ricky Martin?
No.
Okay. First of all, my name is Sherry Cola.
Okay.
Right? My broadcast channel that I don't participate in as much as I should on Instagram. You know this, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's called Livin' La Vida Cola.
No. Livin' La Vida Cola.
One, my dad, my father, my birth paternal figure
Dad
was
Papa, can you hear me?
obsessed
With Ricky Martin?
with Ricky Martin growing up.
Oh, so he's going to
And-
love this episode.
I mean, listen, I think my dad, you know, if we're talking Kinsey scale, but anyway, he had a framed photo of Ricky on our wall.
Wow.
But my dad was also very into pop culture. We're all immigrants. We came here and my dad was like, let me just absorb
Who am I going
everything.
to really take to?
Let me watch TRL. You know what I'm
Ricky
saying? Like that was
Martin.
what my dad's mantra was when
Yeah.
he woke up. Let me watch TRL. And so I was just also into him enough, you know, the she bangs and the, you know, Livin' La Vida Locas and what's another one from that era?
Oh, what is his big Ricky Martin honeys?
Livin' La Vida Loca was the song,
that's fair.
right? Which is why I'm bilingual.
That is your
Bilingual,
Your reference?
bisexual.
because of Ricky Martin.
Coastal soon, hopefully, when I
Would you kiss
hit
Ricky
Broadway.
Martin?
I would.
I would.
No, but it gets better. So my dad just, that's a fact I knew.
Okay.
My dad loves Ricky Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to me hosting the Critics' Choice LGBTQ Plus Awards this past June.
Yes.
Ricky
Congratulations.
Martin presents to Abe Sylvia for Palm Royale. I am backstage with Ricky Martin. My dad is there. I pull him for this opportunity. My dad meets Ricky Martin.
No.
This is my career achievement award, is what I'm saying.
That's all he cared about?
He gets, first of all, I asked my dad, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be quick. Ricky has a heart out. Like, it's gonna be a very like backstage moment.
Thing.
Do you want me in the photo or not?
You laid groundwork.
The shot list needs to be clear, right?
Yeah.
He says, I want one by myself.
And he was honest. And you, but
I'm like, say less.
yeah.
So I'm holding my phone to get this photo of my dad and Ricky Martin. And because I do want to be involved in some way, shape,
Yeah.
form, I tell my makeup artist, Tammy, to just take a video of this interaction.
The moment.
So then
could be
Ricky,
good
sweetie,
TikTok
sweetie, sweetie. I know I should put it on TikTok. See,
Yeah. You got friends that tell you to
I'm
put
really
shit on TikTok.
sleeping on TikTok. I don't know. Here's the thing. I know that I have the potential to go viral.
Honey, you're
And
walking
it just
virality.
sounds so exciting. I mean, it's,
But okay, but then so she's taking the video.
and then Ricky sees her taking the video, and then she says, "No, you get in." And so then there is a photo of the three of us.
Oh my God.
It was perfect.
And was Ricky lovely to you?
Oh, so lovely.
See, that makes me feel really good about wearing his shirt now. Maybe I should give
Yes.
you this shirt for.
Well, also, dude, the studs in the heart formation, it came like that.
And that's why it was so expensive at this.
This
like,
is legendary.
The little girl boutique that I got store credit at
It's
as a
giving
child.
Twilight.
Oh, honey, you brought up my trigger, my favorite trigger. Have I found you? What's your relationship to Twilight?
Ish.
What does that mean?
I have viewed it.
Do you team Edward or Jacob?
Oh, I see. Edward.
Okay, I'm into Kristen Stewart now.
Well, of course. Okay, you didn't ask that.
Well, that's what you had to. You just had to go there because.
K-Stu was given, you know what? The dad.
Oh, Billy.
Hello?
Oh my God.
That father, the mustache, single-handedly keeping me bisexual, I think.
He's hot.
I always thought he was too young. Like, he looks so young to be, because obviously everyone playing teenagers is like
An actual
42.
teenager. Well,
no, they weren't. Were they?
No, they were actually young then.
Okay, if we're talking,
And they dated. Do you remember they were together?
yes. If we're going deep into the
lore?
extended cast,
Yeah.
Cam Gigandet, is that his name? Gigandet, Burlesque, and also the OC.
What character did he play?
One of the
The mean
bad
vampires.
boys. Bad vampires.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about now.
Good vampires
You
go
ever
bad.
played a vampire?
No, I had to think about it.
What's your dream sort of like acting scenario that maybe somebody wouldn't traditionally put you in?
You know what? Okay, when you say they wouldn't traditionally put me in is because they don't traditionally see me in this light, right?
So
Which is why
pitch
I
it.
am working on my body and being taken seriously as
Yeah.
someone who could be a superhero, who could be an Asian bisexual female James Bond. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Give me
epic.
stunts.
Oh, so you want to be kind of like a little bit more like masculine superhero, or do you want to be like?
No, I want to be like, I want to show the cleavage, but at the same time, I want to, just. I don't
So
know what that
action.
was. See, even in the face, I still went comedy. It's internal. It's internal.
But so action category is kind of where you'd like to find yourself one day.
Action, villain, like
Ooh.
just serious, sir.
I just want to be on a jet ski with like an explosion happening behind me. Could you imagine?
And just riding away with no bother in the world.
Yes, and then like blown out hair and
Have you
maybe a
jet
bikini.
skied?
Have I jet skied? It's
Are
the
you-
only thing that matters.
It's your only form of
It would cure
transportation.
all sadness in this world if we all just got 45 minutes on a jet ski in Bora Bora.
Daily.
Yeah. Well, no, yearly. It would, do you know how many jet skis
Daily
we
would
need to
be,
do jet
I mean,
ski?
it would have to come with
Billions
a
of jet skis.
Theragun.
Have you
if
jet
it's
skied?
daily, I have.
What's your relationship to jet skiing?
Enjoy.
Love?
Enjoy thoroughly. Yeah, and I didn't think I would. I recently went to Catalina Island for the first time ever. What you'll learn is that I appear worldly.
Speak on it.
I appear like a globetrotter.
And you tagged Greece when you posted those Catalina photos.
1, 2, Mamma Mia. 3,
In a rich man's
3,
world.
New York in 2016.
That was
shockingly.
So there's been some traveling.
So what I'm saying is Catalina, even though I grew up here, because a lot of my friends went to Catalina Island on field trips and stuff. Because, La girl.
Oh yeah, that was close enough to do something
but I never
like that.
went out of
Did you see the buffalo
rebellion.
up there? The
no,
bison?
I didn't see a buffalo, but we did rent a golf cart. It was for my girlfriend's dad's birthday. And I'm shocked they just give people golf carts because we're riding on like open cliffs.
But was it you driving?
No.
Okay. But you
Why?
No, just because like
I could
you
never.
sound scared.
I could never because I couldn't be responsible. I'd rather go down.
Then what about in Good Trouble, for example? Did you get to do any crazy shit that felt actiony?
Ooh, you know what? First of all, I'm so grateful for Good Trouble because it was categorized as a drama. So I think some of my most powerful work as an actress was in season 4 of Good Trouble.
Tell us.
The Margaret was in that season.
Yes.
Actually, no, she was in season 3, but the storyline was kind of an extension because I go on tour with her in the show, and then I get assaulted after a show, and it was this like unpacking this trauma,
Yeah.
crying every episode, and kind of
And you'd come from the stand-up world before that.
yes, and I mean it was just so layered, but it felt so liberating to express through the craft because I had also been like at a rock bottom kind of personal chapter in my life.
While filming it?
Yes.
Okay.
I was like in a heartbreak scenario during this time, and the fact that I went to work and just cried every day, it was really therapeutic, along with going to therapy IRL. But yeah, it's buy one get one free therapy, essentially.
But you were doing a lot of trauma stuff, like
What I'm saying is like my dramatic skills on camera, I didn't even know I had until Good Trouble. Which is why,
Proud of
your
you.
dreams are really limitless, Like
Yeah.
before when I was doing radio, like that was the dream, like not even being on camera. And then I do comedy, stand up, and then I do comedic TV shows, and then now I'm doing dramatic stuff, and then yada yada yada. So I think you're so capable, and it's society that kind of puts you in a box, or wants you to settle for the bare minimum, and then you like stretch that.
this is your TED Talk.
I just went vaginal a little bit because I went immediately to
it
dilation.
could be anal if you're getting really crazy. You know what I just realized? I didn't say my what a girl wants. Do you know what I want?
I want it.
I want there to be one universal bridesmaid dress that we all wear for every single wedding. And so that you've got the dress on. We all have gotten, we're doing the same colors. Have you been a bridesmaid before?
I've been a maid of honor. And listen, I have first AD energy.
So became naturally to
It
you.
came naturally. But
And were you like doing like all sorts of other
it was
press
during
and
Joyride, press,
crazy times.
Shortcomings was coming
But you
out. and
delivered.
I was filming Good Trouble as well.
Wow.
Season 5. And I delivered. I fully delivered. But that's my girl, Christine. She literally has been my best friend. We met in 7th grade. So I'll do anything for her. Mm-hmm. And I showed up and I did the damn thing.
I feel like they keep adding more and more levels of things that need to be done.
Here's the thing. We've been a part of enough bachelorette weekends and bridal parties and whatnots that my girlfriend and I are like, maybe we shouldn't do that. Like, let's just either plan it ourselves or like, because it's also a lot of money for other people to spend as well.
Well, yes.
Yeah,
and,
the bridesmaid dress.
And in weddings in general, but I'm either doing Big Sur or the Plaza. Do you know where your wedding's going to be at?
No.
I don't know who I'm going to do it with. But
Shockingly, I don't.
you don't. Do you like big or
There's
small?
an idea. I think breezy
Breezy. Oh yeah.
is
Starts with
a
my
feeling.
toes and a crinkle my nose. That's
Wherever
where
it goes,
I already know.
See, that's where I stay.
Oh, so we're gonna find you a nice baritone role on Broadway.
It's giving
say the name.
LaCroix. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of, do you need a little sip?
Actually, I do.
You need a little sip. I was actually curious, the cola piece of your name as well. You drink a lot of Coke?
I am a Diet Coke girly, Cherry Coke girly, and Coca-Cola proper. Love that stuff in the glass bottle.
They got to get you a brand deal,
I'm trying.
honey.
When they hit me with the cease and desist, that's how you know I made it.
Well, and the fact that they haven't already, it's good. It's good trouble.
I gotta step my game up.
No, that means that they're circling.
They're
They're
circling.
okay.
They're. Do you
So
hear that?
we've shared. What's that?
It's Coca-Cola.
ASMR. But I think we're now going into our overshare, don't care section of the Dylan Hour.
Sure.
This is a lightning round of a few questions, and we're gonna put a timer behind us, and it's not literally,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be going. And are you ready? I'm gonna ask you things.
Actually, I needed to burp. That's some strong stuff. Is that Topo Chico? Topo Chico hits like a cigarette.
That is not Kirkland, honey.
Honey,
Those
we're
bubbles
not
fade
in Kansas
fast.
anymore.
Pellegrino, no more.
I'm ready.
Okay, ready, go. Favorite food?
Boiling crab, seafood boils.
Ideal day off from the shooting.
Peace and quiet, and just breathing.
Oh, Coca-Cola or cocaine?
Coca-Cola. I've never done cocaine in my life, believe it or not.
On
Shockingly.
guard. On guard. Where to joyride to in LA?
Oh my goodness, San Gabriel Valley, where I grew up. Asian food galore. Summer rolls in Temple City.
Trade places with one person for a day.
You.
I can't wait. Favorite
not?
pop girly right now?
Oh my God. I want to say Sabrina Carpenter because I was just listening to her this morning. However, let's switch it up. Lisa from Blackpink.
Oh, yay. Makeup or no makeup?
To be honest, no makeup at
But
the
you
end of the
look
day. That's
so
the real
good
me.
right now that it feels so
But
stressful
a bitch
to not say
is
that.
snatched and,
So good.
and emotionally attached.
Okay, underrated dessert.
Red velvet cupcake from Sprinkles.
Yes. Favorite city in the world?
That's not really underrated though, but the honeydew melon pops, Korean style.
Oh, no, that's not favorite city. Okay, that's
I don't know.
That's
I'm not sure.
underrated
Cut it
dessert.
up and make it pretty.
Favorite city? in
New
the world.
York is up there, I gotta
Wow,
say.
2016 was
I
a
want to
big
be
year.
bi-coastal so bad.
Okay, sign you're most compatible with, astrology-wise.
Oh, let's say Sagittarius because the
Hot.
love of my life.
Thank God. And favorite movie when you need a laugh?
The Sweetest Thing.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Stop.
Who's in it? Oh,
Cameron
that's
Diaz.
it. That's okay. That's
Christina
the done.
Applegate.
Now let's get
Selma
into it.
Blair.
Is it? And it's funny.
It's a national treasure. I was rewatching it as I do, 4 times a year, quarterly, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. And it really actually reminds me of Joyride in a lot of ways because there's a music montage thing.
That's-
Like there's a road trip
Yes.
situation. There's just outrageous sexual things. And I'm like, wow, like I grew up watching this film, The Sweetest Thing, and then I got to do a film.
That's what I was going to say,
That
though,
is
is
like
that
this.
like how crazy that now something you've done is now like somebody's answer to that question. How cool
I love
is
it. I mean, raunchy is
I love raunchy. That's why
Such a freeing feeling, right? We've been dying to do it.
Because I think we're good people, but we like to be bad sometimes. And I feel guilty about the raunch because I think like there are, people who get like turned off by that style of comedy or but it's a part of like it lives in you and it lives in me.
It's interesting because I feel like I'm good in the sense of like I said, I've never done cocaine, but go off sis. But
you can embody it.
But I am like candid and chaotic in how I express, which can be bad. But I don't think I'm safe. But I think I'm obedient. I don't know.
I think tough. What's it called when you're like can be counted on?
Reliable.
I think I'm reliable.
I am so reliable.
I'll turn that shit out. If I say yes, we're gonna make something great happen.
Girl, it's almost like I'm like trying to prove something. It's almost
but my bathroom counter, it might look a little crazy.
Oh my God, my bathroom counter is a crime scene.
Bad girl. Is it? Oh, honey, we're called. Yep.
It is so bad right now.
We're
talking like because I had a broken nail. There's like Band-Aid, freaking wrappers everywhere.
Got contour everywhere.
The hamper has runneth over.
The hamper
has runneth.
Oh, honey, I had two hampers that were filled to the brim. Right before we got here, we dumped them out on the floor so that we could put more shit to bring to the podcast today. But I mean, there's not even a hamper in sight now.
The toothpaste smears on the mirror. I know what you did last summer. Like
So that's the reality of the world that we're living in.
And look at this hair. Babes.
Is it everywhere?
Michelle Branch.
Wow. Who's that?
Oh my God. Dylan.
Are we
not in the same U.S. Census bracket?
I'm 27.
Oh, it's all coming back to me.
Wait,
that was nice.
Wait, but can I get
Michelle Branch sings a song called Everywhere.
But does she also sing a song that's like 2 a.m. and she goes?
No.
Who does that one? That's Breathe, right?
That song was in Grey's Anatomy famously. That's
breathe.
Famously, shockingly, properly. Kill, fuck, marry.
Oh my God! Wait, of who?
Those 3 words.
But what? How does that work? Kill, fuck, marry. I know what kill, fuck, marry is, but you didn't give me the
famously, shockingly, properly.
Oh my God! I went like in my mind. There was no one home.
Even that was harmonic.
Shockingly, properly,
famously.
Kill, marry, fuck, kill. Probably famously. I'm gonna fuck famously because it. Oh no, I feel so bad. I'm marrying properly. It's my favorite word to say, and I killed your word.
Shockingly. No, it's okay.
No, but you can make your own.
Famously just entered the chat out of nowhere. So every podcast I'm on, I mention pig intestines, and I do a kill, fuck, marry. I need to stop.
Kill, fuck, marry, marry, fuck, kill.
Interesting. Let's unpack that.
But I like that you're putting your own spin on it.
No, kill, fuck, marry, babes.
No,
because you eliminate, and then you tolerate, and then you commemorate.
You might have just sold me on that. Kill, fuck, marry. I actually think you could trademark that along with Sherry Cola if Coke lets you.
If Coca-Cola or Cocaina,
I don't trust us,
calls me tonight, let's.
But you know who did call us?
Who?
It's time for Last Call Confessions.
Uh-oh.
So, someone has called and specifically wants advice or a confession for us here at the Dylan Hour. Are you ready to give it to them?
I'm edging. Okay. I am edging.
Mm-hmm. As I did during Lent that one year.
40 days. Should have kept going.
It was crazy, girl.
Should have kept going.
It got crazy.
Hi, Dylan. This is Camille, and I just wanted to ask for some advice about getting in tune with myself. I'm a recovering people pleaser, and I don't know, I just kind of feel like a loss of identity in general. So I was just wondering if you had some advice about getting in tune with yourself and kind of finding your truth. Thank you. Bye.
Wow.
Hi, Camille.
Thank you for sharing, Camille, because that's a very vulnerable feeling of like, I'm doing this and that for everyone else. Mm-hmm. Who am I? You know what I mean?
Who are you?
That's sometimes like, when we talk about our bitter of just saying yes to too many things, that's in that same
But then you can
category.
lose who you are. I
Yeah.
think because I found, especially trying to make all these people on the internet so happy all the time and making as many people like me as possible, I was completely suppressing all the actual pieces of myself, like the bad girl, like the raunchy, because I thought, oh God, God forbid that I say a bad word, or I acknowledge that like I'm a sexual human being, or that like I've, got these weird quirks about me that might turn some people off. I like hid those, but then you're being like the shallowest sort of like polished version of yourself.
Sure.
And that isn't going to get you. I don't think that's going to be good in the end.
Yeah. I mean, being a public figure definitely has its extra layer of the pressure or what we think
Are you
people want to
ever
see.
a people
or
pleaser?
in real life, definitely,
What would you say to Camille? Like, do you think...
What I've realized is that most of the time, people are not as mad that we don't attend something or as annoyed that you didn't do this for them as we think. We are overcompensating in our heads. Like, we are the ones going that extra mile because we are so terrified of being not liked that we actually make this up. They're fine if we don't go to their birthday. There's 45 other people. Who are we? If anything, it's us being full of ourselves.
Right.
Thinking if I'm not there, there is no party. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Like, that's what I realize. It's like when we're overly apologetic, because we've been there, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I can't make it. And what's the reason really except like, I don't feel like it, / I'm just overwhelmed. Who isn't overwhelmed? And then they'll be like, oh my God, don't worry about it. I totally get it. There are people who will be petty and hold a grudge, of course. But most of the time, they get it. And as a matter of fact, they forgot that even happened, that exchange. Like, unless, of course, it's like your sister or your best friend or, your
obsessed
girlfriend.
with what's going on in our own lives, that it's like...
It's heightened. This, like, the fact that they even need to be pleased. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I am such a people pleaser in different ways of my life. The guilt is self-provoked. Like, I'm making it up a lot of the time.
Do you use comedy as a way to like get through that?
Definitely. I'll be like, let's say there's 3 birthdays and a housewarming on a Friday night. Girl.
You're slinging jokes at all of them.
Oh, you're talking about when I attend. I'm talking about when I like...
Need to get out of something?
When I get out of something, there's also jokes because I might as well give you a treat
Yeah.
if I'm going to punish you.
Well, I think, surround yourself with people who know you really well and that you feel like you get to be your complete self with, so that when you feel called to please someone else, you know already what your morals and values are with the people you love, and so that it doesn't slip into the broader parts of your life.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, taking time to yourself, perhaps journaling the pros and cons of the people in your life and what they do to fill your cup. Because my mom even said yesterday at the Cheesecake Factory, she says, you have to take care of yourself first. And I was like, Mom, read me.
At the Cheesecake Factory said,
in front of the free bread?
you need to take
You're gonna
care
do
of
this
yourself
here?
first.
So Cheesecake Factory. That was nice.
Spooky good. We should talk comedy music.
Camille. Oh,
Camille?
yes. Camille,
Camille,
don't you feel conceal. Okay. Under the eyes look great. Okay. Camille. C-A-M-I-L-L-E. Camille. Cam for short. Illy, if you're, feeling
Illy's
like,
so cute.
Illy is really cute,
Illy.
actually. Wait. Okay. Journal just to express. Therapy, always.
Lent is good.
Lent is good. Yeah, maybe take a...
What if this is actually for Camille? Camille, for Lent, you're giving up people pleasing.
Yes. Make it a goal like that. Make it like
40 days.
A tangible,
And then,
transactional, logical goal.
if Camille too has a wine party thrown by her friend, Camille might choose to people please that day. Tell me, what are you looking forward to in your life? Are you happy?
You know what? I worked with Keanu Reeves
Whoa.
on something quick I popped in and played this summer.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there in my living room a couple days later, and my vision board is just always right there.
You have a vision board?
Yeah, it's under my TV, kind of to the bottom right. And I look at it, and Keanu Reeves is on there. So in January of...
You put Keanu Reeves on your vision board?
Yeah, he must have been on some John Wick, advertisement or something. I was like, why not? He's Asian. That's usually my
That's what.
mentality when I make a vision board. Yeah, they're Asian. Throw them in there.
Put them on there.
You know? And I was like, oh my God, manifest, honey.
And you did it.
Period.
Can you tell the people at home, like, you got to ask for what you want?
Manifesting
Look
works.
at my nail.
Listen, when we say we're hanging by a thread, we don't
can
mean
we
it
get a
because
zoom
what
in
we're
on
doing
that?
is hanging by a nail.
That's
Okay, no, it's giving. Now you see me, now you don't. It's giving, like Asian mom visor. You know what I'm saying?
it's giving smoke and mirrors.
It's giving. The cocaine was too strong. It's giving. Pinky
coke
break
nail
a
back up.
promise. No,
Get
it's honestly.
this is the Sherry Cola nail.
It's giving. Emily embarrassed. It's giving.
That was good.
Not my best.
I liked it.
Not my
That was my
worst. It's giving like
something's
duplex.
Yeah, she's giving a little lift.
Okay, no, but
No, we have to tell the people what you want. We
it's
want.
giving panini press. Okay,
We're getting you an action film.
it's giving a fail salon. No, it's a nail. I'm done.
Do you have
I have to
ADHD?
leave.
I do. Hello,
Camille?
Mom, can you come pick us up?
The fact that Camille is now my emergency.
Camille is my
contact.
mom. Camille.
I think we need Camille more than she needs
How
us.
cute
Okay.
though if we took Camille to the Cheesecake Factory, and you know what? When we do it, we just pick you up from your I almost said John Bond. What's his name? James
Keanu
Bond.
Reeves. Oh.
You
Keanu
did your
Reeves is the
You did your
villain.
first day on James Bond in a tux, and then
James Bondage.
Me and Camille pick you up. We bring you into the Cheesecake Factory. We eat the dessert first.
We're not well.
Something's really wrong. Please, please, please.
Give me my
They're like,
meds.
why do you have a pod? And we're gonna take you there, and then we're gonna be okay.
Oh, we're gonna be okay.
That's what I'm just praying. We're all
think I
gonna be
heard
okay.
2 words.
You know, it's actually I'm not worried about you.
Cheesecake Camille.
You don't worry. I'm not worried about you.
I am not worried about you either because one, we have each other.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Well, we did do that award once.
We are surviving, we're thriving. We're jiving.
You've got good hair. You look good. I look like that.
I gotta say, the secret is that the drapes actually don't match the carpet because down there not as abundant.
Oh.
Flex.
And on that note, I want to thank our lovely guest, Sherry Cola. Where can they find you, Sherry?
Sherry Cola on Instagram. Just
Yep.
search me on the internets.
And maybe we'll get a few more viral TikToks in the
Yes,
meantime.
there's something here.
Want even more of the Dylan Hour? Now is a great time to subscribe to Lemonada Premium. You'll get bonus content, outtakes, and more from conversations with fabulous guests like Joe Locke and Dylan's dad, Jim Mulvaney. Just hit the subscribe button on Apple Podcasts, or for all other podcast apps, head to lemonadapremium.com to subscribe. That's lemonadapremium.com. The Dylan Hour is a production of Lemonada Media. Our supervising producer is Jess Kreinchich. Producers are Carmen Laurent, Keegan Zema, and Aria Bracci. Audio and video production and engineering by Jordan Lin, Ivan Karayev, and Brian Castillo. Our SVP of weekly programming is Steve Nelson. Our theme song was composed by Daniel Mertzleft and arranged by Aaron Kaufman. Special thanks to Megan Strickland. Executive producers Stephanie Whittles-Wax, Jessica Cordova-Kramer, Catherine Law, and Dylan Mulvaney. You can find us online at Lemonada Media, and you can find Dylan on TikTok and Instagram at Dylan Mulvaney. Follow The Dylan Hour wherever you get your podcasts, or listen ad-free on Amazon Music with your Prime membership.